Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you my torque wrenches and how I use them. I have some torque wrenches and also some torque screwdrivers. All of them have the unit Newton meter, and I use these small ones for my work and these three for mainly car maintenance and repair. And the socket, the drive size, this is a 1/4-inch hex bit, and this square drive, 1/4-inch, 3/8-inch, 1/2-inch, and this has the interchangeable head, so I can change this like this with other accessories, other heads. So I'm gonna tighten this with this torque screwdriver. Just with this adjustment knob, I can turn it and then I can read the setting. I'm now setting it to 100 Newton centimeter. It's the same as the 1 Newton meter, and then insert the socket. Tighten it gently by hand first, and then turn it with this torque screwdriver. So yeah, it's done now. This is a rotary sleeve type, so yeah, this I can turn it continuously actually, but it sleeps without making any over tightening. There's this one the same way. Let me show you this one. Goes 3/8, 10mm socket. This local knob, adjust it. I'm adjusting it to 10 Newton meter and tighten it slightly also. First tighten it by hand gently, and then tighten it with this torque wrench. Yeah, it's done now. I hear the click sound, then I stop immediately. So it is simple to use, and I'm gonna give you some basic tips how to maintain them. First, after I use these tools, I set the torque to the minimum scale, so that that gives the minimum stress to the spring mechanism. And of course, these precision tools should be stored in a safe space, not like toolbox with other solid tools, because it can be scratch it, damage it easily. And I set the torque from a lower setting to the target setting. So let's say I want to set it to 100, then now it's at 90, so I can turn it slowly to 100. Yeah, like this, from a lower setting to the target setting. So now it's at 100, so I want to set it again to 90, then I am turning it to 90, but it should go below 90 a little bit more, and then it should go up again to 90. This also has the this make sure the mechanical setting is correct with this set the torque from a lower setting to the target setting. And when I see the torque wrenches, I see this arrow. There's an arrow on the main body. It's only this side, this direction. This one also has only this direction. That means use it only this direction. So don't use this tool for loosening, only tightening, not for loosening, because that might destroy the correct torque setting. But this one doesn't have any arrow on the handle, and this manufacturer says this can be used for also loosening without any torque limitation. So I can use this tool for loosening and also, of course, tightening. Like this, loosen it with this tool without any limitation, and then I tighten it again. And I have this operator's manual from each manufacturer, and there's only a piece of paper. I was wondering if I can get more information about the product, so I asked the Japanese manufacturer for this handbook. Then they sent this one to me for free immediately. So there is a lot of useful information here, also product information and how to use it, how to maintain it, principle. And when you use torque wrenches, never install any pipe at this handle side. That will also damage these tools. And also when I tighten this, there should be no sudden movement like momentum or jerking motions. Only gentle and smooth tightening. And this I already explained this. Click and stop immediately. When I use torque wrenches, I see the required torque setting. I read the manual, and then I see the torque is not just one number. The service manual says a range of torque setting. So I always take the middle in the range. So torque wrenches, these always have, as far as I know, have 6% accuracy. So in the middle setting is safer. When you use torque wrenches, sometimes I use this crow's foot one, like this. This is an extension for the torque wrench, because this has distance here from the center of the head. This has distance 15 millimeters. So this is an extension to the effective line for the torque wrench. Effective line is about 180 millimeters. So this extension changes the true torque value. So the true torque value can be bigger than the torque reading here, or smaller than the torque value. So I have to be careful with this extension. So yeah, to avoid that torque value change, I use this right angle, 90-degree angle method. You know, when I keep this right angle like this, then even though I use this extension, the torque setting is still the same with the torque reading from the scale. So like this, 90 degrees, and also like this, 90 degrees. At this position, if the angle is greater than this, then the true torque increases. Now it's straight, and this position has the maximum torque. Yeah, like this this crow's foot, this is about 15 millimeter or 20 millimeter, and this adds about 10% more of the torque to the torque setting reading, and it goes to the 90 degrees again, and now it decreases. The true torque decreases as it goes to the opposite direction. So this is the minimum true torque setting. So it decreases like by 10% again. So to avoid that calculation, I just use the 90 degrees like this, then there will be no calculation necessary. So that's all today now. So thank you for watching. See you next time.